let's talk about turning that dream of a fully funded master's or PhD into a real, actionable plan. Today, we're going to walk through your 9-step blueprint to lock down a world-class, fully funded scholarship.
Does this sound familiar? Yeah, I thought so. It's that totally overwhelming feeling of looking at this huge goal and having no clue where to even begin. You know, it's the #1 thing that holds brilliant students back. But that all stops today.
Look, the solution isn't about working harder. It's about working smarter. And that all starts with a clear, step-by-step roadmap that will take you from feeling confused to feeling totally confident.
And here it is. This is your map. Just 9 simple, logical steps. This is what will guide you through the entire process, from the first spark of an idea all the way to you stepping onto campus. So let's break it down, starting with what is absolutely the most critical decision you're going to make.
Okay, step 1, identify the country. And this is so much more than just picking a place on a map. This is about choosing your entire strategy. Why? Because the whole application game changes, and I mean dramatically, from one country to the next.
This right here proves why a one-size-fits-all approach is just doomed to fail. Let's take Australia, for example. There, you almost always need to get a supervisor on board before you can even think about applying. Now flip that for the US, where you might apply directly to the university and get a supervisor assigned to you after you're already in. See? That single difference is exactly why your entire game plan has to start with picking a country. All right, with your country chosen, we're moving into the next phase, building a strong foundation. These next 3 steps are all about preparation. It's about getting all your essential documents and qualifications lined up before you reach out to anyone.
So steps 2 and 3 are basically about knowing the rules of the game before you start playing. First, you've got to pinpoint the exact scholarship you're targeting. Is it from the university? Is it from the government? Then you got to dig deep into the university's absolute non-negotiable requirements. Missing just one of these can get you disqualified immediately, so doing this homework is crucial.
And that brings us right to step 4, fulfilling those requirements. This is your to-do list, plain and simple. Your CV, your statement of purpose, that research proposal, and of course any language tests. These documents are going to be your voice in the application process.
So here's the key takeaway here. Start preparing these documents now. Don't wait for some perfect moment that's never going to come. The perfect moment is when you're prepared. There is absolutely no point in waiting around. Okay, your foundation is built. Your documents are ready to go. Now, it's time to execute your strategy. This is the tactical part. This is where you actively engage with your target university and really make your case. Which leads us to maybe the most important question of this whole process. With hundreds of other super qualified candidates out there, how do you prove that you are the absolute best fit for a professor's lab?
The answer is actually pretty simple, but it is incredibly powerful. You prove it by demonstrating perfect research alignment.
And this says it all, doesn't it? Your first email to a potential supervisor isn't you asking for a spot, it's a strategic pitch. You're not just asking for help, you're showing them exactly how your skills and your background are going to directly contribute to their research and benefit their lab.
So once you get that green light from a supervisor, you move on to step 7, applying for admission. Or, if you're targeting a country like the US where it's application first, this is the moment you submit that stellar, perfectly prepared package directly through their online portal.
You've done the hard work. You built the foundation, you executed the strategy, and now it's time for the final steps to bring it all home. Your fully funded journey is waiting.
Step 8 is the visa application. And honestly, at this point, it's just paperwork. You have already conquered the biggest challenges by securing your admission and your funding. This is just the final administrative hurdle to cross.
And that leads us to the final and most exciting step of all. Step 9, it's time to begin your fully funded journey. You did it. You followed the map and you've arrived at your destination.
I want you to remember this. A fully funded scholarship is not a lottery ticket. It is the direct result of a smart, structured plan. By following this roadmap, you have successfully turned preparation and strategy into a world-class, life-changing opportunity. Now, go make it happen.